Over the last week, we've seen that GTA 6 is going to be packed with details. I mean, the insane physics and even jiggle physics that we've looked at, all the crazy IRL references that we only got a little tease of in this trailer, all the new vehicles coming to the game, and there's just so many more little details. But in today's video, I wanted to go over the police that are going to be in this game, at least that we know of from the first trailer. Because just from this 1 minute and 30-second long trailer, we got such a good look at how the police are going to look in this game. It's going to be a complete change from GTA 5. In GTA 5, I think we only had like 2 agencies in the game. In this game, just from this trailer alone, I believe we have about 6, and there's plenty more that's probably not included. So if you're a fan of police stuff, if you were one of those guys that love the LSPDFR mods in GTA 5, I think this game is going to be right up your alley as far as the police and law enforcement agency stuff goes. So let's go ahead and break it down. Let's take a look at all of the different vehicles and the agencies that we already know of in this game. So like I mentioned, in GTA 5, we only really had 2 agencies. You can see these were the 5 different police cars we had in the game. And of course, one of them is from North Yankton, so like that doesn't even really count. We only had the LS Police Department, the Los Santos Police Department, and the Los Santos Sheriff Department. That's obviously the one you saw up north, and then these are the ones you saw down in the city. It was very basic, and honestly, it was kind of boring because you'd see the same cars over and over again. Not in GTA 6. So what I'm gonna do is show the police cars first in the trailer. I'll also show their real life counterparts, and then we'll go over the different agencies that we know of from the trailers. So the first one we'll take a look at is probably my favorite one. I think a lot of other people's favorite one. We have this undercover, I don't think it's actually undercover, but it's the Highway Patrol, the Leonida Highway Patrol Hellcat, I think. Obviously, there's 2 of them in this shot, one on the right, one at the bottom left. Then we have the zoomed in shot. You can see that one on the right a little bit better. This is based off of the Florida Highway Patrol Dodge Hellcat. You see these all over in Florida. If you're on the highway, it's got the same paint job. Again, it's a very similar vehicle. So more than likely, you're going to see a lot of these in GTA 6, especially if you're getting stars on you if you're on the highway. The next 2 we have are from this scene. You can see the first one here, the Crown Vic. This is, I believe, the Leonard County Sheriff Department vehicle. This is the classic Crown Vic police car. This is the real life version. Honestly, they look pretty identical. Like if you just take a look at this one and then we go back to the shot from the trailer, obviously it's a little hard to see because it's moving and, you know, not the greatest again resolution because just the way the trailer went. It looks pretty damn identical though to the IRL Crown Vic police cars. And then the one we have behind it, this is more of the modern style police car. You probably see these all over. This is the Ford Explorer police car. Here's one actually from Miami Beach in real life. So I would imagine you probably will just see this style of car or SUV kind of all over in the game. Although going back to the picture from the game, from the trailer, this is also the sheriff, the Leonard County Sheriff vehicle. And then we have these 2 police cars from this, the bike scene, the motorbike scene. We'll start with the one at the top. That I believe is the Bravado Buffalo police car. It's hard to tell what agency that one is in, but here is a Dodge Charger IRL. I mean, you're going to get to see something similar. Of course, we had these in GTA 5, so these were the most common ones you got to see. Someone actually made a mod, I believe, in GTA 5. This might be what it looks like. I don't know if it's a sheriff vehicle, but it is similar. It has a similar color scheme. So that is the Bravado Buffalo police vehicle. And then going back to the trailer shot, we also have the white police vehicle. You can actually see 2 of them. We'll zoom in on the right one though. That one is the Ford Taurus. And IRL, I believe this one is found predominantly in the Miami City area. So this is probably going to be a vehicle you see a lot in the actual city part of Vice City. Now, the only other shot we get to see of a police car is a little bit of a police car here on the left-hand side in this shot from the trailer. Some people were speculating that this might be a different Bravado Buffalo vehicle or type of vehicle compared to that other one we got to see. I don't know if you can really tell, but that would be cool if there's just different types of vehicles. Obviously in GT Online, we have like the Bravado Buffalo S, the Bravado Buffalo STX. There's like 10 different versions of the Buffalo. So it would be cool if all, 10 different versions, or at least maybe like 5 different versions of the Buffaloes would be in a police form as well. Just to see a lot more variety when you are getting chased by the cops. So those were all the police vehicles. Now let's take a look at the actual agencies we'll see in the game. Here's a really cool picture from Reddit user Tube7261. We have about 5 or 6 confirmed from this trailer. I think some of these other ones, the ones that are unknown, are from the leaked videos a year ago. But like we mentioned, we have on the top left, the Leonida Highway Patrol. To the right, we have the Leonard County Sheriff's Department. I guess from the leaks, we have the Kelly County Sheriff's Department. That one's not really confirmed though. Then we have, of course, the Department of Corrections. That's where Lucia, that's the state prison. The bottom left, we have the Vice-Dale County Police Department. Then we have the Vice City Police Department. Again, from the leaks, we have the Port Gellhorn Police Department. And then we have the wildlife, the Fish and Wildlife Poach, I guess maybe they're called in game, based off of the guy in that picture, wrestling the alligator out of the pool. And I just want to say, this is what we know just from trailer 1 and from some of the leaks. This isn't including the FIB, the Noose, if they're in the game, the SWAT, whatever they're called, the military, and all that comes with that. This isn't including EMS, fire department. If there's another third big city, it's not including their police department. So when it comes to the amount of variety you're going to see when getting chased by the cops, it looks like Rockstar are going to make it pretty damn realistic. You're going to see a lot of variety in the law enforcement agencies. And if you're wondering where you're going to see some of these vehicles, because of course in GTA 5 we only had the 2. You saw one up north, you saw one down in the south. From what I understand, the city police, so more than likely the white police car here, you're going to see these within the city limits. So just in the Vice City, maybe the Vice Beach area. Then once you get out of the city limits into more of the country, the wilderness, then that's when you might start seeing the county sheriff's office. Those officers usually handle calls in unincorporated areas within a county. And then the state police or the highway patrol, they have statewide jurisdiction and can enforce laws anywhere in the state. So you'll probably see those cars all over, whether you're up in the north, up in the south, west, east, no matter where you're at, you're probably going to see a lot of the highway patrol. So again, it's really looking like Rockstar are making the police in this game very specific, very detailed, and very realistic. But that's actually not all, because I did want to touch on some of the other emergency vehicles we did get to see in this trailer. In this shot, we have the lifeguard vehicle. It's hard to really make out exactly what it looks like. However, apparently this is based off of the Ford Explorer Sport Track lifeguard vehicle in real life. And this is what it actually looks like in real life. This one's actually from the Miami Beach area. So this is what one of the lifeguard vehicles, I'm sure there'll be many, but this is what one of them is going to more than likely look like. And we also can see a bit of it. It's very tiny because it's far away in this shot, but you can see a couple of them on the actual beach. You also can see lifeguard ATVs as well. So those are going to be returning from GTA 5. So the lifeguards, they'll be patrolling the beach, of course, like in real life. So that's cool. And then we have this boat. Now, maybe this is just some speculation because it is very hard to tell. There's not too many pixels in this particular shot when we zoom in. It looks to be a Coast Guard boat. So that's another agency, if you want to throw it in the mix, that we know, the U.S. Coast Guard. If they're going to have a boat, I'm sure they're going to have different helicopters and stuff. I'm sure these are the type of people and agencies and vehicles you'll see if you have stars on you, if you're in the water. So again, just from this 1 minute and 30-second long trailer, we got to see all that information. And I think this is just a small portion because this isn't including the FIB, the Noose, the SWAT, all the other military people, EMS, fire department, all that stuff. So police fans, law enforcement fans, you are going to be eating real good when this game eventually comes out. And even if you're not a fan of any of that sort of stuff, it's just cool to see, to have different variety, to have a lot of variety when it comes to the police chasing you. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section. What, I guess, is your favorite police vehicle or emergency vehicle here that we've taken a look at? What are you most excited for? Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy and found it helpful. Subscribe for more GTA 6 content. Hit the bell button to be notified when I do upload newer GTA 6 content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.